Okay, here we go. Mayro make. Yet again. We can make some Mayros. I don't know if... maybe I'll make a little bit of Mayro. Maybe I'll play the Mayro. I don't really want to make any more of my Bully Hunter map, because it's kind of boring. I'd have to fuck around with that on my own to find a way to make it interesting. I just don't love the Mario 3D World style. Comments are off, by the way. Zito, eventually I'll play your map. I think I'm a couple streams out from doing maps, and I'll do some maps that, my mods made. I'll do the, like, chat's maps. I'll take a look at some maps that, like, Simple Flips made. You know, stuff like that. Why is there a frozen peach? What is this level? Whose level is this? Stop saying maps. You know, I say levels for the wrong games, and then I say maps for the wrong games. I'm not really crazy about the new Super Mario World style, but new Super Mario Brothers style, as I've said a million times. But this is... there's some good stuff in here.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
Yeah. Maybe I will make a, new Super Mario Brothers map. Level, sorry. What I would like to do is, I get inspired when I play levels that have different themes that I'm really, like, interested in, like Mario Brothers 1 nighttime theme, for example. Or like the desert in Mario 1, or like the jungle. Like, there's a lot of themes in this game. There's like 50-something themes that you can use. If we broke those hard blocks, we'd be able to hit those question mark blocks. Spiny Shell Smashers. I can't hit the question mark blocks because those annoying hard blocks are in the way. The best way to break hard blocks is with a spiny shell, but I don't have one. Could you find me a spiny shell? Vinny, if you're going to play online tonight, please disable the comments. Oh, duly noted. They've been disabled since I last played this. Yeah, we can't have nice things for a very long time. I'm sorry about that. Does anyone else use the thumbstick to play these Marios? I was using the D-pad mostly, and now I'm kind of gravitating towards the thumbstick just because it's easy. I switch. Like, I go back and forth, which is why they call it the Nintendo Switch. Oh, that's fucked up! I do use a Pro Controller, yeah. I'm usually a purist about the way I play my Marios, and I gotta use a D-pad, but I guess lately for Mario Maker, I've just naturally, without even thinking about it, started using the stick, and it works. It works pretty great. Vinny, if I ever run into you in a multiplayer game, I'm gonna chuck you into a pit. You can try. You can try. Oh, that's what you can do here. I was wondering what the fuck you did there. And that was it. Interesting. So many little hidden functionalities that I had no idea about. I'm gonna need that. Ah! Got it. Oh. Oh, shit. Good secrets. Really good secrets. Oh, only 5 there.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
Ha! Wow. Fucking mental. Mad. I used a spiny shell to break the hard blocks. You should be able to hit them now. Ah, now I have this. You earned a new part. Super Ball Mario hat. Super Ball Mario suit. So that's how you get that. Now I need to unlock the other secret item. Which I don't think has been seen on stream, on my streams at all. Fuck it, we'll try it. Path I usually take, my daily walk is littered with chain chomps. Could you show me if it's possible to walk through here without jumping?
Let's go!
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like this level at all. Oh god. Oh, oh no! Without landing. So you can jump like one time, but you can't land. Okay. Alright. Vinny, did you see the Long Island Bagel Guy video? Yes, I saw that video, and I talked about it briefly. I don't really want to... You know... I don't want to show it. I don't want to show it. But I'm sure everyone has seen it by now, because it's a very popular video. But my main comment about it was... Yep, seems about right. Was not shocked that people like that exist. Because, I mean, again, I feel kind of bad about the whole situation. It all sucks. But the truth is, he went fucking mental. And then he got tackled. But, like, that Long Island guy thing, that tough guy thing, you wanna fight? You wanna step outside? Like, I've seen that in like, real life. So when I say I'm not surprised, it's just, that's a thing that happens in New York. It's rare. It doesn't happen, it's not like it happens every time I'm in a deli. I tell some wacky deli stories, but it doesn't mean that's every time. But yeah, I've seen people flip out for less. Way less. I saw a dude, at Kohl's the other day. I bought some shorts. I don't know why I told you that, but alright, now you know. It's hot out. And, some dude was getting real fucking pissed. Oh, I see. Some dude was getting real upset because there was a sign that said 50% off. And he was like, why come it's not 50% off? It should be 50% off. It's not. It says it on the sign. They're like, no, sir, that doesn't say that on that item. It's not appearing in our system, so it definitely didn't say that. No, well, the sign said it, okay? And if you sign that says the thing, then you gotta have the thing. It's gotta be 50% off. And his wife just was, or girlfriend or whoever, was just standing there with the most... You thought I had resting bitch face. In this case, they were given this poor, couldn't have been more than 20 years old. She looked nervous, scared, and here are these, like, old people just yelling at her and, like, giving her the stank eye. It was awful. It was awful. And, so the manager comes over. Just go get the sign. Go show me where it is. There was no sign. And they didn't give in. I know the customer's always right. They did not give in. Because the sign was not there. It was incorrect. It was the wrong items, and it was like 3 racks over. Which was the argument. And it held up the line for a while. So, that happened. But, I mean, I also have a friend who tries to get over whenever he possibly can, and I've seen the inner workings of how this goes. Picture this. Picture you don't have a season pass for Six Flags. But you want one, and you don't want to pay for it. So you just raise hell, and you say that they're discriminating against you because you are disabled, even though you are not. I say friend, but, you know, yeah, it's pretty bad. Also did not get the thing. They did not give him the thing he wanted. But, yeah, no, I mean, that's the thing that happens, and it's very common, and it has very little to do with that Long Island dude. Oh, good, eat dick. Oh, good, eat dick. But anyway, yeah, he just straight up didn't have the pass. He said that he got it and they lost it. But it's happened before, and it'll happen again. You know, just trying to get whatever deals possible. Because a lot of places, a lot of customer service, they will just give you the thing that you want if you complain about it enough and it's not too expensive. The stage needs checkpoints. I mean, Nintendo should be, like, following their own goddamn advice about checkpoints, because this stage gives me agita. Vinny, does that behavior exist in the older generations or younger as well? I'm talking specifically about someone who's younger than me. Not by a lot, by a little bit, that did that thing. The Gambit at Six Flags. Younger than I. Revenge. Turns out you can do it, you just have to get a star. Goomba Clubhouse. I love Goombas. I love them so much I made them a clubhouse. Aren't they just so cute when they scoot through those clear pipes? Someone please go hang out with them. I'll pay you. Vinny, how do you spell the Agita word? I don't know. I think it's a made-up word anyway. A-G-I-T-A? Wait, did Goomba Lover say that they wanted me to kill the Goombas? No, right? Just hang out with them.
Oh no!
Stupid. I had a really good idea.
Oh no!
That right there, you just saw. It was a good idea, right? Vinny, agita is the root word for agitated. It's in the dictionary. Yeah, I think it just means... Yeah, agitated. Like, you have an agitated stomach. It means that it's giving you, like, anxiety. It's making you need Tums. It's making you a little sick. You're giving me agita, Mario! So I had a really good idea. Okay, think about this for, so Switch Lite is now coming out, right? Here's something that could be bundled with the Switch Lite and sold separately for $40. Mario 3D Land bundled with Mario 3D World. Together. Two of them. It wouldn't be $40. It would be $60 that Nintendo would never drop the price of. But I'm just saying, those are two really good games. 3D World is still exclusively on the Wii U. And I feel like that would be a really good port. The two of them. And that way the people that never played 3D World can check it out. And also, you know, port everything to the Switch, I guess. Someone said no more ports, please. Well, you don't have to buy them. I never really understood the idea of no ports. I think it's something that I get the counter argument, and I do understand it. Lazy ports, I'm not into. Dinosaur game, that's garbage. Ark, it has a very bad port. You know, Bloodstain needs a better port. But I think ports are fine. You just don't buy it. As long as the first party stuff is still coming out and it's new and it's good and it's not just being like, as long as ports aren't taking up development time of other things, I think it's fine. Vinny, I was against ports too originally, but as time went on, I kind of want to play some of the good Wii U games again. Would like for them not to be padding though. Agreed. Yeah, padding is not good, but you know, supplementing and bolstering the library with some good ports, some games that people missed out on. I mean, the Wii U sold like shit. My friend Tyler is the best example. Hasn't played a Nintendo system since N64. And for him, you know, something like Mario Maker, Splatoon 2, like, these games are very similar to their Wii U counterparts, but even the ports, like Bayonetta 2, he wouldn't have been able to play it otherwise. Pikmin 3, that would be good. Metroid Prime Trilogy would be fantastic. As a new business venture, I'm creating a haunted house and I'm putting together a focus group to test it. I'll give you a prize when you make it out alive, or rather, if you make it out alive. But I think we're running out of Wii U ports now. Like, there almost isn't a whole lot left in the library. Wonderful 101, Pikmin 3, Mario 3D World, obviously the Zelda remakes. Star Fox Zero, I saw that Kappa. I see that Kappa. I'm telling you, Star Fox... Ooh. Star Fox still has a lot of life in it as a series. Nintendo, to its detriment, Miyamoto says, like, oh, we don't want to make a new F-Zero until we have an idea. We want to revolutionize the concept, and we're not making a new one until we have an idea. And then they did that with Star Fox, and it turned out like one of the least popular games in the entire franchise. It didn't sell very well. it was at Five Below for $5. Almost immediately. So, how about you do, like, they're doing it with this. Like, there's not a revolutionary new concept for Mario Maker 2. Sure, there's multiplayer. There's some new stuff. But it's more of the same. Same with Splatoon. Like, there's new game modes. Do the same thing for Star Fox. And F-Zero. Star Fox would be great with customizable ships. Kind of like what they did with that, that toy game that flopped. That I enjoyed. Starlink. Customizable ships. Lots of missions. Maybe some open world elements. Some repeatable missions. A currency system so you could earn money. I mean, the Star Fox team earns money in N64. By the end of it, there's like a contract. General Pepper gives them money. And, that could be just a good thing. Like, they're bounty hunters. They take jobs, they make money, they upgrade their ships. You're not just in an R-Wing, you know, in space. Sure, there's tanks and underwater stuff too, but different types of weaponry, different pilots that have different stats. It's just get a little deeper with the concept and keep the core of the game the same. You can even have repeatable levels, like, on rails, like the on-rail levels that are like 4 or 5 minutes, and you just have different, harder versions of them, you know, with different enemy layouts, and each one gives you more money. Put Captain Falcon, Samus, and Fox into one bounty hunter universe. That is a really... I mean, it would be weird, but I think it would be great. Someone said just skip it and make a new custom Robo. Hey man, I like custom Robo. I don't think I would stream it again. I remember when I streamed it years ago, it got real boring. A lot of people got real sick of it very quickly. But Custom Robo was a great game. Vinny, would you rather a new Star Fox or a new Kid Icarus? Kid Icarus, please. But it's gotta be done right. Kid Icarus. Red Toad is back. Ask him if you want details. You ready for that job yet? It'll only take a minute. The chief asked me to go get a Lakitus Cloud for the West Hall. Can you believe that? Who asks someone to do something they don't want to do themselves? Oh, hey, can you go and get me a Lakitus Cloud, Mario? Vinny, what do you think about the 3DS Kid Icarus? I loved it. I streamed it a couple months ago. And I have nothing but good things to say about that game. My hand, however, and my arm, my wrist, have bad things to say about it. Because of the claw that is required. But, great fucking game. One of the best on the 3DS. Not really worth it, is it? Vinny, do you think the 3DS will be, or the Switch Lite will be the final nail in the coffin of the 3DS? Well, Nintendo is saying it's not. Oh, God almighty. It's fucking Cloud. Nintendo is saying that the 3DS family of systems will continue to thrive, which is good PR for people that, you know, want to buy the system. They're probably still selling very well, because they're cheap! They're cheap. And it's good entry-level video games.
Oh yeah.
And it's got a big library, so it makes sense. I don't think we need to worry about that, though, because Nintendo's not supporting that anymore. I think, even though Nintendo is saying that the 3DS will continue to exist... I hate this Cloud. Oh my god, do I hate this Cloud so much. Please, please take it away from me. So, Nintendo is saying, Nintendo is saying that the 3DS will continue to exist. It doesn't mean they're gonna support it with development efforts and new software. It just means they're going to continue to sell the system. And they're doing their PR to make sure that people don't stop buying it, because it'll make them money. Ow! Oh, I hate the Cloud! I hate it!
Oh yeah.
I'm done. I am done with this level. I've tried to get coin. I no longer care. I am just done now. Oh my god. Vinny, we had to spend an hour arguing with Germa to leave the coin and the flagpole top alone. Please don't make us do the same with you. How long did it really take, Germa? An hour? Come on. Come on. I was, like, semi-determined for a little while, too. I was thinking, like, yeah, I'm gonna get that fucking coin. It's only 10 coins. Old man yells at clouds. That emote. What is that emote? Germa old? Germa old just kind of looks like David Bowie. Hang on a minute. Bowie old. It depends on the scowl. If you get a good scowl from Bowie, you can get it. See, now I have to do this because someone said it didn't. So we gotta do the comparison. This is not the best picture, but... A bit. A bit. Every time I see that in my mind, I immediately think David Bowie, and I'm like, wait a minute, why? Oh, because they kinda... Is that a Photoshop of Germa's face as an old person? It is, okay. If anyone receives this transmission, please send help. Bowser Jr. has invaded the small planet. We require assistance. The gravity is odd here, but you can still hold B while bouncing off enemies to do super jump. Please stomp Bowser Jr. into submission. Vinny, speaking of old, I am disappointed. I turned 37 yesterday, and you said nothing. Is that any way to respect your slight elders, my fellow boomer, or whatever the meme is for kids nowadays? Well, my fellow fam, I'd like to say, first off, that you're not the boss of me. You're not God, my father, or the boss of me! And two, I would like to say that you are... I need to see a birth certificate. You don't understand. The birthday chain... I wish one person happy birthday. And then the birthday chain lasts forever. Boy, Hammer Bros in this game looks so weird. Vinny, Arby's made a stage of Mario Maker and posted the code on Instagram. Will you play? Okay. First of all, Arby's is not a person. That is the definition of my fellow fam. Hello, my fellow fam. It is me, John Arby. And I am here to show you my Mario Maker 2 level, my fam. In the same breath that people complain about boomers, they're like, yo, son, Wendy's just roasted. Son, Arby's made a Mario level. Yeah, I'll play it, sure. Putting Cheep Cheeps in the night sky makes it look like they're flying. Could someone try using the red Yoshi to hunt 25 Cheep Cheeps for me? You can shoot fire with Y, press B to stomp. Warrior Dad. Vinny, aren't you Gen Y, though? I don't fucking know. Nothing means anything anymore. Generational stuff, I don't understand. I just give up. Like I said, Wordsman, we made him up, is probably the most intelligent philosophical thing of the 24th century that, Buck Cherry has said. Well, it's weird because the millennial thing, we talked about this a lot, so it's not really even worth going over too much, but... Boomer has become an insult for someone out of touch with current stuff. Millennial has become an insult for them youngins. It's not even, like, the generational part of it isn't even, like... It doesn't even make sense anymore, so now it's just... they're just insults. Them youngins, you know? I don't know, I kind of... oh, good. I've always felt like I was on the cusp. Because I grew up... Vinny, no it isn't. Okay. Well. It's just like your opinion, man. That's my opinion. I grew up... You know, half digital, half analog. So I didn't have a cell phone for a long time. And I played with rocks outside for, most of my childhood. When I wasn't indoors playing video games. But that's just my Sharona. I added some bumpers to my athletics course. I doubt anyone has what it takes to make it to the end, but there's a reward waiting if you manage to pull it off. grew up without the internet. Well, yeah. Until I was about 14. Shit. Can I get another one of those helmets, please? This is an auto-scroller I kind of actually like. You know what'd be cool? You see how these levels are real, like, classic Mario? It would be cool if Nintendo had, like,
Oh yeah, Mario time!
like a curated list of levels that are similar to their own levels, or like quality levels. Like, here's the top 10 levels per week that are closest to what we think you would enjoy. Because I'm thinking about my friends that don't want to make courses and don't really like the online courses, because Mario Maker 1 just had auto runners and a bunch of like music levels and nothing really of substance that was easy to find. And I'm thinking like a curated list would make it better for people to find some levels to play so that they could just keep hopping on. Vinny, it's the same shit that people have always said. 1, the generation before me is unflexible and holds us back. 2, the generation after me is lazy, irresponsible, and ruins everything that made our society great. 3, my generation is the only currently fucked the most. What? My generation is the only currently fucked the most? And only we know how to save our city, country, world. Our generation fucked the most? I get what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying, and I like the sentiment. It is true. You know, since I grew up from the beginning. From the beginyot, people would always shit on the previous generation. And the new one, too. The future one. But, as I said the other day, you know, we're all in a race. Some of us started sooner, some of us started later, but we're all running at the same speed. To the exact same destination. I made a course all about trees. Let's go from that to this. But I need somebody to check and see if they can beat it. Oh, and make sure you climb all the way to the top of all 5 trees. Some nice, light conversation and commentary to help you enjoy your day. Here watching Mario Maker while you escape your problems and hear me talk about depressing shit. The song I played during the break, the Black Keys song, there's some pretty heavy existential dread in that song. And I was like, oh, this is a song I would have written. I've officially tackled existential dread, I think twice now. What was the song name? It was called Shine a Little Light by the Black Keys. My songs that deal with, like, death and existential dread are Stranded and Memento Mori. It's really only only way I know how to deal with it. Just to, like, write about it, I guess. But then again, I'm a boomer, so... Vinny, what are you doing? I don't know. What am I doing? Oh, the bull yacht goes this way. I'm trying to think, do I have a... I kinda have something that deals with that topic on the new album. I kinda can't get away from it. 1 or 2. I think just 1. I actually, just for anyone who's interested in this information, might be 10 of you, maybe 13, I don't know. But, today I had to do vocals. And this is like a real quiet song, and I just was not getting it. So I remembered that Something in the Way had a similar technique to what I wanted to do. Like, it inspired me, so I just laid down on the floor on my back and held a microphone above my face, and it worked. Oh great, now I'm here. Oh. Did you get under the floorboards? Yeah, I could only do the song under the floorboards. And then I did the dinosaur. Vinny, did you know that Vic DiBattista has his own line of coffee? Get the fuck out of here. The coffee guy? It is smart to capitalize on that, yeah. I'd have to imagine that if you're gonna get your own coffee brand, you just, like, choose from a number of different flavors at the coffee company. And then you're like, a little bit more bitter, a little darker, a little this, a little that. Okay, good. Unless you're like some fucking genius. Can I have, yes, I'd like to make my own brand of coffee, but can there be more beans? But you can only make so much... What do you mean more beans? I just like more bean flavor, please. What the fuck are you talking about? Someone said if I ever get famous, I'm going to make my own coffee undrinkable. Just tell them to make it, like, undrinkable. The thing is, though, if you do that, there will still... There will still be people that will defend your coffee and say that it's amazing. because they just like what you do. And they will drink it. It may only be 10 people. What is happening to my brain? Vinny, like your music? Was that a kappa after that? Oh, there was a kappa there. That's cool. But yeah, you know that's true, though. It is true. I mean, listen, I know my worth as a musician. I know I've written a couple good songs, maybe 1.5. But the truth is, there are people that gave it a shot because they like my streams and my silly Speen voice. And then there are people that like the music because they like me, and they're giving it like a little bit of that extra, you know what I mean? They're giving it a little extra. Even if it maybe, does it stand on its own? Well, I'd like to think so. I work hard on it. But maybe the first album didn't, maybe Blood Bagel didn't, but it's me. So they're gonna listen, they're gonna give it a shot. Vinny, the coffee brand is literally called Coffee. Oh my god. Holy fucking shit. I have to buy this. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. I'm gonna make a coffee brand called Spin! Bold, smooth, and earthy. What do you mean, bold, smooth, and earthy? It's coffee, of course it is. Vinny, you're literally buying something because you like the guy. You bet. But, if it's good coffee, it's good coffee. If it's bad coffee, and I say it's good coffee still. Wait, how's this? What am I saying? Well, I don't like the guy enough to say that his coffee it would be good if it's shit. Let's put it that way. Like I would, you know, judge it. Fuck! I would judge it fairly. Bean juice at next con handout. I think bean juice would be a lot more expensive to give for free. The hand sanitizer, I think I spent about 300 bucks on, which is doable. It's expensive, but it's a doable expensive, you know, if I'm gonna give something out. The chapstick, I'll just straight up say, was about $4.50. So, it's not cheap. Coffee? Custom coffee to give for free? No, I can't do that, my dog. Just give people one bean for free. Alright, well I have to go to the bean farm and choose my best beans. Oh, cool. A clue. What a nice level that was. A little bag of beans would actually be awesome. Well, it would be on brand. I'll say that much. What kind of beans? I don't know. I tried to make an evil dungeon by watching my dad. I'm not sure it's good enough. The first one to make it to the end gets half of my allowance for the week. Name withheld by request. It's totally not Bowser Jr. This is kind of like what I did in my level. So you can only throw shells up in the Mario world. That's it, I think. Mario 3 as well? No, you can't. You can't in Mario 3. So what? It's only the Mario world? Sieve Gaming made a new video about glitches. I didn't watch all of it, but it was pretty wacky from what I did see. I only worry that people are now going to, you know, make glitchy levels on purpose, but then again, I probably won't end up playing any of those levels, so it's fine. Oh no. Oh no, son, get out of here. I don't want this. I didn't ask for this. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh. Well, that was another really cool level. I want to make levels like that. It got kinda evil for a couple seconds, but not long enough to make you rage. Vinny, I got you the coffee mug at TMG. Have you used it yet? No, I just washed it. Like, it was in the dishwasher. So I will get the Vic coffee, and I'll put it in the mug with Vic's face on it. Agent number 1 wants me to do something with Ant Troopers movie. Okay. I told you, I like the new Spidey-Man movie. I thought it was pretty good. These Spidey-Man movies have good villains. I like the Michael Keaton and the Jake Gyllenhaal, very good. Nah, he was a good dude. They were friends. Sam Jackson, though, man, he's been doing this shit for 10 years now with Marvel. He's probably getting very good paychecks. But he's 70 years... He looks great for 70. I mean, you know what they say. And he looks amazing at 70. But he's getting, like, you know, he's getting up there. He's walking kind of with a limp a bit. I wonder if he's alright. Yeah, he's 70. What do they say? They say, all toasters toast toast! Fly by night clown car. Wow, even official Nintendo levels use that stupid sound effect. I love it. Yeah, people were saying that Sam Jackson's, like, de-aging was good. I haven't seen it yet. But that he still walks like an old man and gets up like an old man. Well, the thing is, he's 70. So if they're gonna do de-aging for someone who's 70 years old, like Michael Douglas, they're gonna have to also maybe get like a body double as well, which is also weird. Douglas. Yeah, I mean, again, the Marvel stuff I do enjoy. I find myself, against my better judgment, enjoying most of the movies, but there's still some I've never seen and I won't see. Because I just don't have the interest, but I like them Spidey-Mans. I gotta say, I'm a fan of Tom Holland as the Spidey. And obviously Ant-Man, Paul Rudd's great. Ding dong. What a boss fight this is. Someone said Ant-Man are the weakest movies of all the Marvel movies. I disagree. I like the Ant-Man. The reason I like them is because they're funny, they're low stakes, they're dumb. I mean, you're definitely... I see where you're coming from. Thor 1 was boring as fuck. It was okay, it was decent. I didn't see Thor 2. I'm still not that interested in that movie. I don't think I want to see it.